Yeah, welcome back to Slot Rods. We're going to cover a few cars in today's unboxing. Some I wanted to get out of the way since I won't be really working on them for a while. Two I've had for a couple months actually. I got them for future projects. They'll require lights and chipping. First being the slotted Nissan GTR. I have a Carrera model, but I've seen this worked on before. I like the car. Slotted doesn't have a lot of the GT cars. Most of their cars don't really interest me, but the few that do, I want to keep around. So this is one that I wanted, so I got it. It's just sitting in a box. This will probably be something to use over the summer since I looked at the new releases for Carrera this year, and they're rather pathetic. There's only like two cars I'm even interested in. The rest, the color schemes, the liveries are just unappealing. To say the least. So I don't think I'm going to be getting many of the 2023 vehicles. So there'll be other things to work on. And Slotted and NSR have a few cars I like coming out. So this will be one that'll be a project car for later on this year. The next is an NSR car. I already have one Mercedes. I loved this mobile livery. A lot of the old classic ones, like the old flying horse on the Pikes Peak Porsche, stuff like that. I just really like. And the old Martini. Seeing those on cars is just really nice, and this one just looks very, very good. The only thing I'm going to have to work on is if you've seen the other one I did, the driving lights I have illuminated. For whatever reason, they put opaque covers on these two mobile models. Now they make window and body kits for these, so I'm probably going to have to order that, where I've seen them with the clear covers for the driving lights. So that way I can replace those, and then I'll put driving lights down in there and it'll look really, really nice. So that's probably what's going to happen with this car. But again, it's going to be a project later on. So the other cars to get to today, I ordered, well, my buddy Ralph over at Race Band Hobby in the Netherlands emailed me, back early January, I guess. He just bought a bunch of cars and wanted to show me, and there was two I picked out right away that I wanted. I didn't have, one I hadn't even seen before. So I asked him to put those aside and hold them for me, which he graciously did. I paid for them at the beginning of February, and then they came in a few weeks later. I'm just going to give you a brief look at the car that I'll be doing in the next unboxing, just a brief showing. And that's a car I'd never seen before, so I definitely wanted that one to go with the other Capris I have. We'll be unboxing and running that in the next episode, but the one we'll be doing for this episode is this Ferrari right here. Well, since I don't have the right light set for the Ferrari, and I don't know how long it's going to take to find that right light set, I haven't figured out exactly which ones it is yet, but I'm going to have to research that and see how long it's going to take to even get it. But I do have the right chip and light set for the other car, the Capri RS, so I might as well do that one now. And this is a car, like I said, I got this from Ralph over at Race Band Hobby in the Netherlands. I hadn't seen this car before, and I already have two Capri RSs, so I was like, yes, I will take that one, please. It's an Evolution, but I had to get the right chipset and lights. The friends over at GT Slot Cars at Great Traditions were kind enough to make sure I got the correct lights for this. And now it doesn't want to come out of the box. There we go. So like I said, this was one I had not come across before. It's a really pretty candy apple red, really, really gleams. And it looks like it's never been run. There wasn't any tape on it, but the tires look like the original tires. They're just, the braids are stiff. I don't think this car's ever seen the track. Whoever got it, they may have looked at it, but I don't think it's ever been run. Beautiful car. It wasn't an Evolution model, like I said, so I had to get the chips and all, but thank you to Great Traditions. But we're going to go ahead and open it up and take care of that right now. Somebody has been in it because they only have 2 screws. Let's have a look inside and see what we've got. It's been well greased. Really don't see any wear on anything. It looks really clean inside. If they open it up, that's all they did. I don't really see any dirt or any particles, any hair, nothing on the inside of this car. The way everything's wrapped up, it looks pretty stock, but we're going to go ahead and change that. So that's just the Evolution chip. So we have a new chip and the light sets for this car. There even has the Capri info on it. This will sit in the back as such. Right like that. Front lights sit right down and they go right down here. Get that lined up just right. Or do they go the other way? Huh? Maybe the other way. Yeah, like that. There we go with the front lights. We will position the chip in. We'll get that screwed down. I guess the right fit. Yeah, there we go. That wires that all together. And I'm actually going to take that off because I have the tires that I'm going to put on it as well. So we're going to pop that out. The tires that fit this from Carrera Slots, these are the Paul Gauge 21-12-6 XXDs. These are the same tires I ran on my other Capris. 21 millimeter outside, 12 millimeter width, 6 millimeter rib, and XXD for the extra tall rib height. Now, if I wanted to be super picky about this, I'd run it on the truer without the tires on it just to true up the plastic wheels, but I'm not going to worry about that. Later on I can come back if I feel I need to, but truing up the rubber itself usually does what it takes. So that's that. We will put these on the tire truer, true that rubber up, and then we can lap it. So we'll be back with that. Alright, we've got the Capri put into Smart Race. We've got it cast to the big screen. The new tires are on and trued up. We're ready to see how well she does.
Three, two, one.
we'll stop it there. It's about the best I think we're gonna get. With these cars and that raked chassis, I'll show you what I mean. How there's a deep belly and it's raised in the rear. That really makes those cars top heavy and they can slide out a lot easier. It's just a not easy handling car, and especially at high speed. So that's kind of what I expected out of it. But we're looking at a 7.5, which is pretty slow compared to a lot of cars, but for the Capris, not bad. We'll put it into the spreadsheet and see where it fared with the other, because I do have two more. These will be rally cars, so they're not going to be basically racing with most of the others. Though whenever I do get to the point of making a rally track, that's exactly what they'll be for. But still, it's a beautiful car. I'm glad to have it, and I know I'll have a lot more fun with it in the future. Here we have it up in the spreadsheet, and comes in at a paltry 54, but considering the chassis and everything, that's not too bad. We're looking at 7.5 seconds, a clean half a second faster than the other Capris, so I'm pretty pleased with that. We can tune them up some more and get some more out of them, but that's a really good start. So that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching.